just watched the Detroit Lions win a must-win game for them against a red-hot Green Bay Packer team. A game that they needed to win because they're fighting for the number one seed. And believe it or not, at 12-1, they still have the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings nipping at their heels. And what's most impressive about tonight's game from the Detroit Lions is they went into this game with 17 defensive players out. They lost another 2 during this game. They had 3 players that joined the team in the last week that played big time minutes for them. And then they had to play a red hot Packers team. And they did it and they won. And what's crazy is they were also without their left tackle, by the way. But I've been talking on social media over the last couple of days about their injuries and how impressive it was that they were 11-1 and the amount of excuses that 49er fans have made. Now, listen, my thoughts and prayers continue to go out to the Williams family and the Ward family. What has happened to them over the last couple of weeks has been absolutely tragic, and you cannot account for that. But before that, the 49ers, and I don't want this to be lost, the 49ers were not living up to expectations. And yes, they have had injuries. But they haven't been more injured than the Lions. Yet the excuses are, oh, well, I mean, the Lions haven't been injured on both sides of the ball the way that the 49ers have. Oh, well, they're not missing as many big name players as the 49ers. Oh, word. So Alex Anzalone, DJ Reader, Aleem McNeil, Aiden Hutchinson. These aren't good players. So whenever you're missing all of your starting front 7 and their backups and their backups and their backups are hurt, we can't use that as any sort of like, oh man, like this team winning is impressive because their names aren't Nick Bosa and Javon Hargrave and Dre Greenlaw, I guess. I don't know. It's just crazy. Like, this is the San Francisco 49ers. The expectations from this fan base have gone down the drain. Absolutely down the drain. And the biggest thing is this. Injuries happen. They can derail seasons. I get it. But you know what I like most about watching Detroit that I'm not seeing from the San Francisco 49ers this year with the injuries? Detroit, no matter what, no matter who's on that roster, they fly to the ball, they play disciplined, they play hard, creativity with play calling, all of it. I can't say that about the San Francisco 49ers. And we're going to say, oh, well, injuries, this and it. Who cares? That doesn't mean you can't be a creative play caller. That doesn't mean you can't have guys flying to the football and giving maximum effort every single time they're on the field. What's stopping that? Because the backups can't play as hard or try as hard? Since when? The Detroit Lions, what they're doing is super impressive. And I think taking away from what they're doing or making excuses for the 49ers, it's crap, man. And you can do what you want as a fan, but not me. I can't do it. I can't watch a team play with the lack of effort, the lack of discipline, and the lack of creativity because they're missing some players when I'm watching a team that is now 12-1 with more injuries to their roster do all the things that the 49ers are not me. You fan how you want, not me. I'm holding the expectations higher